Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Matt with Green Bar Trading. I'm still making videos even though I am sick. I just got back from the doctor. It's not coronavirus, just a lot of colds going around. This is what happens when everybody spends so much time last year with masks and, away from other people, not going to big events. Well, now, everything gets back to normal, and now we have normal sicknesses again. Doesn't have to be coronavirus just because you're sick. Still, I got tested, obviously, for coronavirus. With Thanksgiving coming up, I'm not about to go, meet my family and not know if what I have is coronavirus or not. That would be a little, not good. So anyway, this video is all about cutting losses. You have to cut your losses to remain consistently profitable. And I have a great example for you here today of exactly that. So here we go. Sharing the moneymaker. We have $129 in profit, but we have a loss here with Peloton. Now, I'm going to get into that trade in a second. It's a trade that I took that I was going to cut in case a certain level broke. That level broke. I don't marry them. I just cut it loose and moved on with my day. And I'm glad I did because I was able to make $262 trading futures to make my day a profitable one rather than just hold Peloton to the ground. So, and you could see once these key levels break, I mean, those are good times to really get into puts. Take put contracts short. I know a couple of people were doing that with DraftKings once it broke down. Very smart way to trade. And, once you see support break, then, there's a long way down after that. And, hit the thumbs up for the video. I never ask really, but I am, still making these videos and trying to help people out, even though I'm not feeling well. So if you guys would do that for me, it takes 2 seconds. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Now, let's get into it. I'm going to start with Peloton. Peloton on Tuesday ripped to the moon. I mean, a really nice move from 43 to 54. That is 25%. A very solid move. So anyway, I see this, and now on Wednesday, we start to retest this key 50s level. Okay, you want to call it $50 or 50.80. I have 50.80 because that's the low of Wednesday. It's also where we saw the first part of resistance here on the daily chart. It's also a key psychological level. So when I saw we broke that on heavy volume, and now Peloton is a stock that has just gotten totally beaten down. So I was waiting for the reversal to start to happen. We started to see that, and that's when getting a better price instead of buying calls up here at almost $55, I waited until it was about 51 or 52 to get long calls for the possible bounce for a swing trade. Well, coming into today, which is Thursday, you can obviously see what happened. And where I cut this, because I was holding them overnight, I'm swinging them, I'm hoping for a gap up, to 54, 55, 56. Once Peloton gets going, it can become one of those day trading type of stocks. There's a lot of people that are still watching it, even though it got beaten down after earnings. This is where I cut it. On this candle here, when we broke 50.80, that's where I cut the trade and boy, am I glad that I cut the trade there, because it went down another $4, $5 a share, which is just crazy amount. So, those options contracts would be a killer instead of, being down 133.50 on the day. It would have just been, where even if I would have made that money with the futures, I still would have been negative. I would have had a red day. I know a lot of you that watch the YouTube channel are, I've seen some comments. You haven't had a lot of red days lately. Well, first I want to say thanks for jinxing me. I'm sure a red day is coming here, but it has been a good month. I'm sorry, but it has been 3 weeks of solid green days with the momentum strategy, with scalping SPY options. If you guys want, you could come in, join our Discord. You'll see exactly what we do every day in there. But the key is you have to cut your losses. If you're somebody that's going to hold and hope, like right here, sorry, right here when it hit 45.90, well, it is up $1 in about 5 minutes. So these are called bottom bounces. You never know how far it's going to go. You don't want to be the one that is, catching the falling knife. This to me now, I mean, there was some support at 47-ish or 46, I think. Let me see. Daily. Let's see. Not really. This chart's broken. The chart's broken, but it was looking really good right here. That's why I got in. I'm like, there's a gap to fill. Not that I was expecting the gap to fill because of how bad their earnings were and, everything else going on with it. But it is what it is. That is definitely a good time to have cut those options. And while it definitely sucks taking a loss on an idea that you have, because it hurts, it's money, first of all, and then it's your idea that is also wrong. So you have to take that, okay, I'm wrong, and I lost money. So it's tough to hit that sell button, but you just have to. I don't know how else to say this, but when you get experience trading, you will get so much better at cutting those losses earlier so that you can continue on with your day and make a profit. You don't want to just be sitting in something and just letting it go and hoping that it just bounces back up a crazy, amount and makes you whole or makes you money. It's just not the way that you should be trading. Now, if you're swing trading and doing these other things, whatever type of trading style you do, there's different techniques, that you can do. You can take options further out, like these options I took. I think I gave myself about 9 days on them. That's pretty close, especially with Thanksgiving. The markets are going to be closed on Thursday. The options expire Friday. So you're kind of losing some days there. A lot of people aren't going to be trading as much. So, it just dropped way too much to even hold. If you bought this at 52, I don't care what kind of swing trade strategy you're doing. You really shouldn't even be holding it to 45.90. So either way, cut your losses. That is the name of the game. Keep those losses as small as possible. Let your winners get big, and you will be consistently profitable. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and hit the thumbs up. You new, subscribe. I have a link in the description for our Discord. It's a great trading community. I highly recommend jumping on in there. So that's it for me, guys. I will see you back on the next one. Take care.